Ooh, I hope that worked. Welcome back to your pal Deej, the best place to find your pal, Deej. Last week we went to Munich, and this week we make our return to Vienna. It all starts out on a Sunday afternoon when I was drinking coffee with friends. We saw this lady drive by on the cutest little scooter, and I looked at my friends and said, I need one. And so while Kirsten was uninterested, Jazz was on Facebook Marketplace and found me a scooter so quickly that I couldn't even second guess my decision. So we grabbed a man for safety reasons, and we made our way to Scooter Guy's neighborhood. The scooter guy's name was Mario. He was this tiny little Spanish man with no teeth, and so because he didn't speak English or German, I let Jazz take the lead on this one. He met us outside of his apartment complex with the scooter, and he offered for us to go down and look at other scooter options in his basement. We politely declined. And soon enough, we were all enjoying taking turns in the scoot park. Although we were wary because Mario said that just the previous week, his grandson had broken his arm riding at that very same scoot park. But pretty soon, Jazz was deciding that she wanted a scooter too, so she messaged Mario. He said we should come down to his basement and look at the other options. And so, against our best judgment, we went to his basement. And it was full of bikes and scooters that he was selling. He said that Jazz needed a taller scooter, but mine was good for me because I'm so short. He called me short. Once they picked one that was right for her, we all zoomed back to the scoot park for some more tomfoolery.
Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
Then I started listening to this playlist as I was scooting. So if you were at all worried about my original September playlist, know that it does at least get a little bit better. The next morning, I swear to God, a piece of the kitchen ceiling fell down in front of my eyes. Then I headed to the Imperial Armory at the Hofburg, and as usual at the Hofburg, there was a lot of really interesting things to learn and see, and the building was stunning. But because I was at the beginning of an Eugene of Savoy phase, which has only begun to subside, the real star of the show was Eugene. This is the, where are we?
We're at Eugene.
Oh, this is Eugene. Hi, Eugene. I like him a lot. After that, we headed to the Prater to ride the swings and eat some ice cream. Then I had to take my photo for my insurance card, and for some reason I was super nervous about the whole thing. I somehow managed to blink during my first photo, so I had to try again. On Tuesday, I met this gorgeous dog on the bus, and her owner even let me feed her a treat. My destination was a film screening, but it didn't end up being that great. To make up for it, we went back over to the Prater to try out a few more of the rides. The next morning, I was
Head to the Belvedere.
If you didn't know, the Belvedere was Eugene's house, and it was also the place where Austrian neutrality and independence from Germany after World War II was announced. I thought it was really cool to see an art film displayed in an art museum like that. And I'm also a big fan of Klimts. In Vienna, if you say you're a fan of Klimt, it's like, yeah, who isn't? But I promise you, I'm like a real Klimt enthusiast, and I have been displaying his art in my life for years before I even knew I would be going to Vienna. For lunch, we got swarmed by bees while eating bagels that were so good, Kirsten had a punch card for the place. And we went home where Kirsten made me dinner. Here's a knife opening tutorial.
This is how we do it.
I need to get this one. During dinner, Jazz asked her neighbor when his birthday was because she was trying to find out his zodiac sign without asking him his zodiac sign, and he said it was that week and we should come to his birthday party that weekend. Thursday, we set out in search of books. We found great success and hot toddies. Friday, we toured Parliament, and I discovered the far superior way that Parliament is spelled in German. Of course, also, the building was beautiful and the tour guide a genius. We ate at a nearby mall for dinner.
Heiße Jasmine, these are meine Jasmine tip.
And that night, we went to a spot that a journalist at the Parliament had recommended. And upon a text from a friend, we went down the street to a techno club where we caught our friend absolutely lacking. But I won't play those clips. A late start and no birthday gift on Saturday morning found us headed to the mall, from which we returned with the best birthday gift we could come up with. I'm so sorry to this man's girlfriend. The birthday party was super fun, but I fell in the bathroom and got a concussion. No one tell my mom. If you know me, you know that I've been to the neurologist enough times that should have been extremely concerning, but instead of worrying about it, I just got back up and headed right back into the party as if everything was perfectly fine. And everything was more or less fine, but the headache I was nursing for the next 3 weeks wasn't exactly ideal. Thanks for tuning into my program this week, and if you need me before the next one, you can find me falling out of the sky near the New Jersey Turnpike.